Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jovita Idiaki and I'm film about faith and lifestyle from Abuja, Nigeria. If this is your first time for coming, now I'm also like my signature greeting. Thank you very much for coming today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming again and again and again. So for new members, first timers, please ensure you subscribe. Click on the notification bell, that bell button, click on it so that anytime any new you'll be notified to watch them. Don't forget to subscribe. Sorry, I've said subscribe because this might just bless someone. It's always my hope too that at least one person is gained something from the video and is blessed. However, so let's just get right into today's video. Okay guys, so in today's video I'm just going to be talking on something, and I want to bring to you guys something I read somewhere. Okay, so and when I looked at it I'm like, oh, these points are actually nice, because in this part of the world where we are in Nigeria, there's this notion, especially like as a man, and you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. Like they make it, some people make it look as though there are certain ways that make them look like weakness. However, that is not it. I feel like they are alternative. It doesn't mean that when a man does, I don't want to say what I want to say right now because I'll be jumping into the point already. Even though there is this general notion that the makeup of a man doesn't makes him, or the makeup of men makes them not be as emotional as women, it doesn't mean that they don't have. Men do not have emotions. Okay, so I think I wrote down the points here, so my head is just going to be up and down. Okay, so my anchor scripture of where I am wrapping all of these points I'm going to be giving in this video is Matthew chapter 11 verse 28, when Christ was saying, "Come unto me, all ye what that labor and heavy laden." Okay, so let's just get right into the points, the main matter in this video. Right. Okay, so men need to know that it's okay to ask for help. Like sometimes a lot of men, in fact some men, find it difficult to even ask their fellow men for help. You ask for help doesn't make you less of a person. In fact, I feel like God comes through. I think my mentor is one that I heard this from. God comes through for men through men. Yeah, God is not going to leave heaven and come. So if you need help, you need to ask, and God will use a man to compete for you. Okay, that's point number one. Point number two, men need to know that it's totally okay to break down. Like it's okay. There are times, life has its ups and downs and all that, and so those times will come. What did the Bible say? A righteous, I don't know if this correlates, but you fall how many times, but you rise up again. Yeah, so times will come when you break down. Don't hold yourself back and be forming I wanted to say Thanos in Avengers. So it's totally okay. Men need to understand and know that it's totally okay to have those breaking times, those breakdown times, those breakdown times. Okay, that's point number two. Point number three, men need to know that it's okay to cry. You know me, on a personal note, see, when I see a man crying, what comes to my mind is the notion that men usually don't cry. Like men used to, bottle up things that easily make women cry. They really don't cry. So when I see a man crying, I know that matter has gone, like it's really deep. For a man who is not as emotional as a woman, seeing him cry, that matter is serious. However, even though the matter is not as serious as me, I used to think, it doesn't mean that you can't cry. Sometimes crying out, it's better, because bottling up, you'll burst. So men need to know and understand that it's perfectly okay in those days when those tears are coming. Don't hold back, cry it out and let it go. So my point number four, yeah, men need to know that it's perfectly okay to need support. And apparently I think a lot of guys a lot of men are doing that now. You see families, the wives supporting and all that. Yeah, so It's perfectly okay. Don't carry the whole burden. Don't come and kill yourself. Okay? So that's point number 4. My next point number 5, is men need to know that it's perfectly okay to be vulnerable. Like, being vulnerable doesn't make you a weakling, for crying out loud. If you're vulnerable to someone, you trust someone, and you just open up your whole mind or your heart, or a particular, open up on a particular issue, getting vulnerable doesn't make you a weakling. It doesn't make you less of a man. Like, does it change your gender? No. Okay, so men should know that it's okay to be however, just know who to be vulnerable to. You understand? You don't just go out there and become vulnerable just to anyone. Yeah, but it is okay. It's perfectly okay to be vulnerable. Men should know that it's perfectly okay to be vulnerable. That's point number 5. So my next point number 6, is men need to know that it is okay to go for therapy. Oh God, please, if you need therapy, I don't understand why some men don't like going for therapy. Like, you need this, so why don't you want to go? It's only the woman that should go for therapy, that needs therapy. Please, there's nothing wrong. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It's perfectly okay to go for therapy. Seek it if you need it. If you're in that space at a particular time in your life that you need it, please go for it. Go for it so that you can be okay again. Yeah, that's point number 6. Yeah, so the next point 7, says men need to know that it is okay not to feel okay. How beg, please. Na man you be. So you want to carry this thing on your head. You are carrying it like gilly on your head. Na man you be. Please, it's perfectly okay to know that sometimes you won't feel okay. After all, like I said before, life is filled with what? Ups and downs. So there will be those times, those times that you feel, broken. You just feel down. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay not to feel that way. It doesn't make you feel less of a man that you are. Okay, so that's the 7th point. The next point is my point 8, last but not the least point. Men need to know that it's okay to talk about their feelings. However you feel, say it. Don't bottle up. I think I said this before. Don't bottle up. You burst. Don't bottle up your feelings. Like, bring it out. And I feel like, okay, I know that most times guys are more comfortable with their like guy. There's this guy bond, but you have a partner, it is perfectly okay to what? Talk about your feelings. I beg. Again, they make you feel, I don't know, someone's speaking pidgin English, but it doesn't make you feel less of a man. Like, it doesn't make you feel less of a man. You're still a man, regardless of when you talk about your feelings. Yeah, I hope that's okay. So when you talk about your feelings, it doesn't make you feel less of a man. It is perfectly okay to do that. My wrapping up scripture again, as I said, Matthew 11:28. Look up to this Jesus. He's the one that said he already knows that a lot comes with living here on earth. That's why he said, come to me, cast your cares on me. Okay? And men come through. God uses men to come through for men. Again, I say. Alright, so with these few points of mine, it sounds like a debate. Okay, guys, so I just hope that this video has been able to bless someone. You've been able to pick something from this video. Yeah, I'm going to see you in the next one. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do the right thing. Subscribe, like, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you, and I love you guys. God bless you.